My name is Zach Scott. I'm 17 and I'm not going to university. This is my story. So I'm currently 17 in my last year of high school, and right now is the time where most people in my school and my friends and everything are applying for university next year, and they're figuring out their classes, kind of making up what they want to do. Most of them don't even know what they want to do. They're just deciding now, oh, I'll just do business, oh, I'll do this and that. And yeah, so most of my friends are applying to university, and I've made the decision not to go to university despite, obviously my parents want me to go, everyone around me wants to go. Quite frankly, it's the easy decision to go. It would be the easy kind of escape to just dick around for 4 years. But I've decided I don't want to go because I, quite frankly, don't like school. It's just quite a waste of time for me. I think I have so much more potential. Then, especially university, it will be 4 years for whatever I do, something I'm not passionate about because I don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. That would require a degree from university. So I would probably do something stupid like business and just waste 4 years from when I'm 18 to like 22, which for me I really think would be my peak years where I can be the most productive. So my thought here is, if instead of going to university I can really just dedicate myself to actually making something out of myself and getting financially successful, and I want to build a big personal brand and really just make something of myself. And I really don't think that university is the same that it has been before, because more and more people get degrees every year. Everybody does it. And I would argue that if I can really start to build skills over 4 years in the real world and get experience in the real world and travel and learn a bunch of things, that'll get me way further than people who go to university for 4 years and leave with some degree. And if you ask them what they learned, they really don't know. They just have a piece of paper that they can put on a resume and get a job and make $30K a year if they're lucky. And right now I basically don't really have money, but I really want to get successful, and I really believe that in the next 4 or 5, maybe even 10 years, whatever, I will genuinely be very successful. I think at least in the next year or two, I'll be on $10,000 a month easy. I want to start selling programs, selling communities by building my personal brand. And by the time all my friends and that are getting out, my friends now are getting out of university, I think I will be miles ahead of all of them. They'll be getting out of university and maybe if they're lucky, get a job for $40K a year, and I'll be making $40K a month, hopefully. So that's where I'm looking to be. Now, after high school, what am I gonna do? What I really wanna do is just work, to be honest. I just wanna really dedicate myself and use my full potential. I wanna travel the world. I wanna go to Bali and Thailand, check those places out. I wanna meet new friends, lots of people. I know there's lots of people like me in places like that. And I think, like, I was thinking the other day, not like, yeah, the best case is I get super successful, I'm super good. But the worst case, really, if you think about it, is okay, I don't go to university, I travel a bit, let's say I saved up some money, I run out of money, and now I have to come back home and get a job? So it's like, my worst case, if I don't go to university, is most people's regular life, right? If I just get some kind of low-level job, I guess, for a bit, that's what most people are going to be doing anyway. So if I can have that as my worst case, that's my backup plan, really, then I kind of have nothing to lose. I also just think that a lot of people are avoiding university simply because they want to impress their parents, and it all really boils down to they're too afraid to have a bit of an awkward conversation with their parents one time, and that's kind of why they're going to university. If you ask probably 50% of guys why they're going to university, they would say, oh, my parents wanted me to go, right? So for me, yeah, it's a bit, obviously my parents want me to go and it's a bit weird and they're not the happiest about it, which I don't blame them at all. I'm not rich. Like maybe if I was ultra successful already, it would make more sense, but whatever. I'm just some guy right now. But I really think I can build something of myself and I don't want to waste my peak years from 18 to 22 just getting some degree I don't care about. And quite frankly, I'd probably be very depressed if I went to university. And college and university, we all know, like, obviously there's the school part of it, but it's a lot of just degeneracy, which I'm not saying that's all bad. Obviously, you gotta party sometimes, have fun, but I can go to the club without being in university, right? So I'd rather travel the world and have fun that way and actually make something of myself and use that to meet people instead of just staying at home. Like I don't do good enough in school to go to some random other university. I'd probably just be in some community college staying at home here and not exploring the world. So I think it's such a much better option for me. And for you guys watching, I think I'm not saying don't go to university, but really think about it. Think, what do you actually want to do? Are you living true to yourself, true to the person you want to become? And yeah, I think just ask yourself these questions